are.
Is this thing on?
Yes. Is it on? Are we loud enough for everyone? Yeah. Awesome. I'm waiting for our stand to be available.
No worries. No worries. How's your chef?
Yeah. How was your matinee?
Really good. I mean, really good. Really good. Thanks for
Awesome.
asking.
Oh, I put my mouth on.
Flash.
Microphone.
I hope you clean these. Yes. I want to get. Look at that. I like the little box in there. Good. Excuse me.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Broadway Makers Marketplace here in the Turnstile Underground Market. And thank you. And this is our 1-year anniversary celebration, and it is our Halloween weekend celebration. Right now, this is our Beetlejuice fan meetup, and with us to celebrate is the one and only David from Beetlejuice.
What's going on, everybody?
Give him a round of applause, everyone.
Glad you didn't try to get my last name because it's difficult. Josefsberg.
Yeah, I was going to butcher
Don't try
it,
it.
so I'm glad you didn't mind that.
No, not at all.
So, I have a couple questions for you, and then if any of our fans from our live studio audience here have any questions, feel free to raise your hand and I will choose you.
Sweet.
So, my first question is, you ready?
It's much warmer down here than it was outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm ready.
So, you joined the cast when? First question.
August of 2020, I guess. Rob did about the first 5 months. He did DC, and then he did the first 4 or 5 months here, and then he went to go do Mrs. Doubtfire, which, interestingly enough, I was going to maybe go play his understudy as Mrs. Doubtfire. But then I said, I'd rather stay here and take the part in Beetlejuice. And so I did that.
So, you came after the pandemic or before that?
Before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic. Yep. So, how did your portrayal of Adam change, if it did at all?
That's a great question, and I think that I have a decent answer. So I came in, and when you come in after somebody is playing the role, you sort of have a couple of week rehearsals, but you do it with the understudies, and occasionally you get to rehearse with Carrie or whoever it is. So I sort of based a lot of my stuff on Rob, and then took the stuff that I do and brought it to it. When we came back from the pandemic, we really had a full rehearsal process, so I really got to rehearse with Carrie and create this, like, just a little bit of a different character and more bits with her. And I think that we've all come back with this joy just to be, because we were away for 2 years, and so being able to come back was just, I don't know, it's just a different sort of like, seize the day sort of attitude. That's a little different.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What did you do during the pandemic to get by?
Ate and drank a lot. So I have another life too. I'm a personal trainer and like a health coach. My wife has her own company, so I became a health coach and I started teaching breath work. I took a class of breath work during the pandemic and was like, I want to do this. And so now I teach that still while I'm doing Broadway from backstage. Actually, every Sunday you can find, or every Saturday you can find me. So I teach breath work, and I have 2 kids, so I spend a lot of time with them. Made a lot of TikToks because even at the ripe old age of 31,
yes,
52,
yes.
I have like people on TikTok that want to see things. So I do things on TikTok. My son sings with me. It's fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I want to go back a little bit.
Let's go back.
What got you into theater to begin with?
So I guess it first started when I was really young. Should I look there, or to you, or to everybody, or a little bit of each?
A little bit of each.
Okay. So when I was about 5, when I was young, I was a really good singer, so I got a lot of attention. So I thought, maybe I want to do this. And then I guess when I was 12 or 13, I went to a theater camp, and I auditioned for a Broadway show actually when I was 13 for Oliver, and I came in 3rd. The first guy got the part, the second guy got the understudy, and I didn't get anything. So at my bar mitzvah, I said I either want to be the second baseman for the Mets or I want to be on Broadway. So I got one of them. So I guess I've always sort of like had a little itch going for it.
So when you were going to school, was it either, like, as you just said, acting school or whatever you do to be in baseball?
I realized that my talents lay a little closer to where I would have to be in Broadway and not in baseball. It was either going to be, I guess at that point, I went to a theater high school for half my day, so I knew that I wanted to definitely do it. So I guess I knew that I was going to school for theater. And now I don't know what I would do if I was going back because you spend so much of your life doing other things as well. So I think I would have wanted to maybe at least get a minor of some sort doing something else. But you can always, I'm a health program. It can be done. There's something to do.
Awesome. So, what are some shows that people might know you from besides Beetlejuice?
Before that, I was in Prom. What are some other big ones? I was OP and Waitress for a little bit. I was in Honeymoon in Vegas, Altar Boys, An Act of God, Les Mis, Grease, stuff like that.
What is your favorite role that you've done?
That's hard.
Question.
I know.
I'm so sorry to ask you this.
No, when you get to be this age, you've done so many parts. So I'm gonna have to say a few because I love playing this part mostly because first of all he's loving, he's sweet, it's great. He has this moment he becomes, he gets to start really meekly, but then becomes like a bit of a hero to his wife. But I would say that this show in particular, the fans have been. It's just been so amazing. I would say we wouldn't have come back if it wasn't for the fans. So, and just seeing their faces and dressing up, and it's just a fun, joyful place to be around. So this one, I'd say Honeymoon in Vegas because I got to play this great part. Altar Boys because I don't know if you guys know, but when you sometimes do shows, for them to come to fruition, they take years. And so Honeymoon in Vegas took about 8 to 10 years, and Altar Boys was a show that I got to create, and we created from this really small little place for about 3 years. So I'll go with those 3.
That is amazing. So I know that every Friday for a couple of weeks, Beetlejuice is doing fan meetups. It's a balloon. You have a balloon right here. There's been costume contests. Has anyone dressed up as Adam? Have you seen any Adams?
Yes, I did. I said actually yesterday. There were a lot of Adams yesterday. People dress up as Adam and Barbara. I think they all want to be Barbara, so they throw an Adam in there. I mean, you could. It's just jeans and basically at a
plaid shirt,
basically, right? Yeah, but they've been so fun. People who won yesterday were cheerleaders. They looked like they were in the show.
In the makeup and everything.
Totally, full makeup.
Amazing. Thank you. Do we have?
No, I got nothing.
Do you have any questions from our fans out in the audience or online? Let me check online.
I'll add again.
What's the craziest thing that's gone wrong on this show?
On this show?
How crazy is technical?
Any show mishaps in Beetlejuice or any?
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, in every show, like Les Miserables, the turntable didn't move, so we didn't have a barricade. This show, again, same thing. A lot of the set pieces haven't moved, so we have to sort of play without the set. But nothing like super. We've had to stop the show many times, but mostly just little technical things. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I forgot one of my lines. Alex, you know the show well. When Alex is leaving when he's like fighting their lines at the end, he's trying to be like he tells us to new phone, who dis? And then he leaves, and then he comes back and he says, "Hey guys," that would be my last name here. F you guys. He left, but he did it differently. And when he left, I just moved on to the next line. So he was about to come in the door. He was like, "Oh, I guess I'm not coming in today." So always, there's tons of little things.
What is your dream role, David? Do you have one?
I don't necessarily have a dream role right now because I've gotten so lucky to play some of these great, amazing roles like Leo Bloom and producers that I didn't do it on Broadway. I got to do it in Paper Mill. I guess it's interesting to me that I've never gotten to be in Fiddler on the Roof. David Josefsberg. Should have been into the. So maybe when I get older, I can be model. I mean, I'm a model. When I get older, right? I could be, what's the name?
Thank you, Julianne. Question?
Yeah. What's your next project after Beetlejuice, or are you allowed to say? Or...
Fantastic question. Anyone who's listening and has any project, you can come find me because so far I don't have anything just next.
You know where they'll be 8 times a week, so.
I'm going to be doing my breath work and my teaching my health stuff, and we will see. I'm going to start auditioning soon. Stat. So we'll see. Goatman and Wicked. Anyone?
Dr. Dillman.
Sign me up.
Dr. Dillman?
12 minutes on stage.
If your kids want to follow in your footsteps,
what advice would you give your kids if they want to follow in your footsteps?
That's a good question. Well, they don't, but I will let you know. I think there's a few. Let me try to remember what I always say for all 3 of them. I always say, first of all, love it, and love the process of it, and love auditioning, and be yourself. Bring who you are to anything that you do, because when you try to fit, I learned this a lot when I first started. I wasn't getting a lot of success from my auditions, and a lot of it was because I was like, I want to do what they want. Well, I want to be who they want me to be, but they want to find who you are and what special things you bring. And of course, you do things like the steps the way you do it, and the movements, and all the things. But also, have something else that you love to do and enjoy, and don't be afraid to do that as well. You can do it all at the same time. And 3, most of your life in theater, even when you're successful, is going to be auditioning, and it's going to be rehearsing, and it's going to be doing other things. So that's when I started booking things a lot too. And learn to really love and enjoy the auditions and the process of learning the things, because that's what you're going to be spending most of your time doing. I know there's one more, and I'm sure it'll come to me.
Final question is, does auditioning get any easier with all your experience in it? Does it get easier to do?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's many reasons why. Like, I think it gets easier because you learn to trust that who you are and what you bring to these things, as I was sort of saying, is what it's about. So I sort of consider it now like sort of that's my performance. So I'm going to have fun doing it, and that also helps. So I think, yes. Am I nervous each and every time? Yes. Is that something? But I learned sort of how to use the nervousness to, I don't know, it's more of like an energy now. I mean, I still get nervous, I gotta be honest. Kindness, that's the other thing. People want to work with you because they want to also have fun backstage. Like this show that we're in now, it starts with, Alex Brightman, who doesn't take 1 second off. He is an incredible, and he's also just a leader. It's just so much fun, and people want to work with people like that. So bring joy, find joy, be kind, and don't talk about people because
It gets back.
it gets back.
Also, how was Blood Manor? I watched the Theater League vlog you guys went
It was
through.
fun. It was a lot of fun. Kelvin and I were not super scared, but
Poor Dana.
Dana was not into. She does not like clowns.
Oh, I didn't like them either. I hated
Very
clowns.
scared, very scared. And I was wearing a sweatsuit, like somehow when I'm doing
I love the
things, I always
sweatsuit.
wear my tracksuits, and it's green for Beetlejuice.
Or Wicked, because you want to be Dr. Dillman.
Dr. Dillman, sign me up. Call my agents at Stuart Talon. That's really true, but we don't. We'll talk about it later. And it was boiling hot. So it was fun.
I mean, those people in those costumes and all the makeup and
The
wigs.
costumes and makeup and the way they bend, I don't understand. And they were really freakishly like contortionists. It's super cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
and letting us interview you.
Carl, David, have a trivia question for the fans.
Oh.
You have one. And pick out something behind you from the Beetlejuice stash to give away. So
What
there's
is?
cups back there, there's sticker packs, and you bet.
Oh, come on. You tell me what I'm supposed to do. What am I supposed to
Just pull anything you want to give away from the Beetlejuice world.
Oh.
And then you have a question to go with it for somebody here or at home.
What's a trivia question you think we might not know?
Trivia question? I don't know a trivia question. Like from Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice, yeah.
All right.
Show off the musical about.
Okay. Let me think. Let me think something sneaky that they wouldn't know. It's like something. Oh. And whoever raises their hand first. How many costumes do I wear?
Anyone online or in person?
3.
It is not. It is not 1. It is not 5. Good question. Anyone else?
Anyone online?
Yeah.
We're all running the show.
Did you get another question?
You
I do know.
do know.
Yeah. It's very. Oh, wait a minute.
Did someone say already?
Who said 3? I mean, I could sort of give 3 because it's really 2, but I do wear a jacket and take it off at the top of the show. I say we give it to him. Woo! Congratulations, you are the winner.
Yeah. Anything else you can think of?
Yeah. Sure. How many costumes does Barbara wear?
Anyone online? Anyone online also maybe know?
I'll tell you why it's interesting, because in most shows, also what makes you so tired in shows is more changes than doing the show. And in this show, I really only have one. When I changed from one green outfit to the very exact same outfit in black just for the last scene. So that's also a little hint if anyone wants to guess how many costumes Carrie wears.
She has 2 costumes.
Yes, she has 2 costumes. I heard it right there back there first. Sorry about that.
Thank you for participating.
Woo!
Woo!
You win something.
Awesome. Thank you again for coming. And it was great to meet you and talk to you.
Where can people follow you?
Yeah, where can we follow you and find you?
my-
TikTok, right?
Yeah, TikTok. I think it's David S. Josefsberg. On Instagram, I think David S. Josefsberg. Yeah, don't forget that S in the middle. What else? Is there any other platforms? I don't think so.
TikTok, Instagram,
TikTok,
Twitter,
Instagram, Facebook. But you'll see pictures of my family there if that's what you want to see. But David S. Josefsberg.
S
Find
because
me.
he's a star.
Oh, don't forget the S because I'm a star. Freestyle.
I can't rap.
All right,
Sorry.
is that it? Am I done?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Bye, everyone. Have a good one. Beetlejuice.
So, Carla, to continue on with our fandom here, we got Mari from The Lion King here to perform for us.
Yay! Hey,
Oh,
Mari.
yeah. All right, thanks, guys.
Good luck. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Can I just say, I love your Encanto dress.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
it. I love it. Sorry, I had to put that out there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, of course, thank you.
It's a classic. It's amazing.
Oh, I was on
on YouTube.
Also, who has the singing mic?
David did.
Hello, hello, hello. Is this one working?
Sorry.
Oh, the mic is behind it.
No, I saw the post.
Ah.
Oh, it's alright.
Is it Mari, is it on? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and let me see if I can get track going here. Stand by. Great, here we go.
How do I turn off the sound back in?
I'll get it.
Gotcha.
Don't be upset, not at all. Don't feel regret or sad. Hey, I'm still family, mighty go, and I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I'll stand on this side as you shine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine. I can't move the mountains. I can't make the flowers bloom. I can't take another night up in my room, waiting on a miracle. I can't feel what's broken. Can't control the morning rain or hurricane. Can't keep down the unspoken, invisible pain. Always waiting on a miracle. Always walking alone. Always wanting for more. Like I'm still at that door, longing to shine like how you shine. All I need is a chance. All I need is a chance. All I know is I can't stay on the side. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. I could move the mountains, make new trees and flowers grow. Someone please just let me know, where do I go? I am waiting on a miracle, I could heal what's broken. Show this family something new, who I am inside. So what can I do? I'm sick of waiting on a miracle. So here I go. I am ready. Come on, I'm ready. I've been patient, steadfast, and steady. Bless me now as you blessed us all those years ago. When you gave
want to break and let someone else go and then come back?
Sure, let's
It's up to you.
yeah, let's just go to the second
All
one.
right.
Sure.
Amazing.
Good job. I love the option up.
Oh my gosh, yes, thank you.
Ready? Here we go.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up
Angelica part
for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
I toast to the groom,
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom.
to the bride.